Hello everyone, this is Robin here from Zoho Books. Thank you for joining our webinar on migrating data from Wave apps to Zoho Books. Folks, this is our agenda for the day. First, we take a look at the UI of Zoho Books. Then we move on to things slash modules that you would require to get your Zoho Books org up and run. And then we discuss the best time for you to migrate all your data from Wave apps to Zoho Books. Then we go into the crux of the webinar to see how we migrate this data and what kind of process is followed, what are the best practices for you to follow while migrating your data. And then we complete your org setup in Zoho Books, and we set up online payment gateways, and then finally we go for a live Q&A session with our product experts. So before we get started, this webinar is to help users migrate from Wave accounting and invoicing solutions to Zoho Books. The goal of this webinar is to help all of you take the full advantage of the 1-year free plan offered by Zoho. I also wanted to remind users that if you're accepting online payments from Stripe in Wave outside of US and Canada, then there are strict deadlines on your hands, as you'd not be able to send Stripe-enabled invoices, and the Wave's connection with Stripe outside of Northern American regions will end on 30th of June. So it's a timely reminder to move your books of accounts from Wave to Zoho Books if you haven't done it already. With that, once again, thank you for joining me today. Let's get started. So first, let's familiarize yourself with the UI of Zoho Books. This would help you be familiar with Zoho Books if you aren't already before you move everything to Zoho Books. So you know which is where, and you can just access everything at the tip of your fingers. So as soon as you, we are moving to the demo now. So as soon as you log into Zoho Books, this is a completely new org which I've created for you guys to show you how it works. So as soon as you log into Zoho Books, you see the dashboard, where you can find all your payables, receivables, your cash flow. And on the left pane, you can see the items module, where you can manage your products and services that you provide. You can create new one, goods or service, and you can put in prices, etc. And you can also track all your inventory. You can create information and track enable inventory. So to enable inventory, you just need to go to settings, preferences, hold on, items, and enable inventory tracking. Yes. So now once you go to items and create create a new inventory, you can track inventory for the item that you can see over here. Under the sales module, you can manage your customers, send quotes / estimates, create customized invoices that fit your brand identity. And under the purchases module now, you can manage your vendors, track your company expenses, create bills, and check your payments that have been made to your vendors. You also have the reports module, where you can track all aspects of your business with 45 plus dynamic reports that give you up-to-date data information about your business. Now let's take a look at the settings module. This is very important. You can set up your organization profile from the settings module, add or change users and users roles, change preferences of each module, create templates, send customized email notification. Also the templates that you create over here can match your brand identity. You can add your logos and everything over there. Then you can configure your online payment gateway, set up online payment reminders, and finally integrate with different business apps to increase your productivity. Now again, we'll go back to the presentation, and then I'll show the migration part. So before we move to Zoho Books, some of the terms that are used in Zoho Books are different from what they have been used in Wave. This is just for your reference, so that you understand what's different and what's not different. Your account in Wave is called as a business. The same thing, that is your account in Zoho Books, is called as an organization. Same goes for products and services. The items that you buy and sell are called as products and services in Wave, and the same thing is called as items in Zoho Books. The cost, next moving on, the cost or the price of your product is called as price in Wave, and the same thing is called as selling price and cost price in Zoho Books. Now your firm might have some terms and condition. This is called as notes/terms in Wave, and it's called as customer notes and terms and conditions in Zoho Books. Now all your purchase receipts are stored under receipts module in Wave, whereas your expenses, all your purchases are stored as expenses in Zoho Books. Now moving on, this is the basic thing, so I don't think it should confuse anybody, but we thought that let's make it clear for everybody from all users to make the process much more easier. Now coming to the reports that are named a little bit differently. These are the reports that are named a little differently. Depending on the business, your business, you might use them or you might not use them. They are listed down below. You can see how they are different. So you can check out the income by customer. That term used by Wave is called as receivable summary and receivable details. So each of these things are different, but most of them are fairly similar to you to recognize it if you have been using Wave products. Now moving on to the next part. Before we get started with the actual migration process, we wanted to showcase what all are things that are required for you to get your Zoho Books org up and running. So this is the clear picture that we give you. You can start your accounting process in Zoho if you have imported your list of customers, products or the items that you sell, and your chart of accounts. So Zoho Books has a lot of chart of accounts on its own, but if you have created a custom chart of accounts for you to track your accounting module in Wave, you need to match that with create the similar thing in Zoho Books so you can match it. And next, if you have all your transactions, you have to ensure all your transactions are imported correctly. Then you have to match the trial balance in Wave to the opening balance in Zoho Books. This ensures that all your account balances are imported correctly. Okay, now moving on to the next part. You might wonder which is the best time for you to migrate to Zoho Books. Like with every other accounting software in the world, the best time to migrate is during the start of a new fiscal year. This allows you to start a new fresh set of accounts without any baggage, and you will have access to old data as well in your Wave account, so you can go back and refer to the thing. But if you need to move to Zoho Books from your current fiscal and you don't want to wait till the next fiscal to move, we completely understand that. For that, you need to follow certain things. They are your export trial balance file from Wave should be similar to the opening balance date in Zoho Books. I'm giving you an example over here for you to understand. Let's say you create an export trial balance from Wave migration account as of March 1st, 2021. And your opening balance date in Zoho Books should be entered as March 1st, 2021. After you've matched it, you can create all the invoices, income and expenses that you have created in your Wave account into Zoho Books. And the rest of the fiscal year data, let's say if your fiscal year is June 1, 2020 to March 2021, you can have all those things back in Wave and you can refer them as and when you want them. Once this is done, you can generate financial reports for this current fiscal year in Zoho Books itself. So now moving on to the next part. So how do we migrate this data? So we have built an exclusive migration wizard that can so that you can import your data from Wave to Zoho Books. This tool simplifies your migration process. So next would be this would be the screen that you see when you sign up for Wave, and you can also find a banner where you can migrate the data into Wave. We will explore this tool in detail after the introduction part of the webinar. So now we'll see what you can migrate from Wave to Zoho Books. So you can export the following modules using the Wave Connect add-on. This would be the crux of a webinar. So the Wave Connect add-on connects with Google Sheets, and you can add all the information to Wave and then export these files and then migrate into Zoho Books. This tool was built by the Wave team, and the migration wizard was built by the Zoho team to make your life easier. So your modules like items, which is products and services, customers, invoices, customer payments, chart of accounts, opening balances, all these things can be done directly from Wave. Wave's Connect add-on with Google Sheets. So how do you use this? How do you migrate this using the migration wizard? You would follow steps. There are 4 steps that you need to follow constantly, and you can easily migrate your data. But before that, you need to prepare the data, and we have some best practices. Some users have come to our support channel asking us for these details. So we've kind of created a cheat sheet for you. So before you migrate, these are the data that you need to prep, and there are a few best practices and tips and tricks for you that we will tell you that you can use to migrate your data easily, and we'll also show the migration process in depth. For the first, invoice module. So let's say you want to migrate your invoices. What do you have to do? So while you're migrating invoices, the format that you have to select in Google Sheets and Wave Connect add-on is the invoice data and line item details. So the date format that our migration wizard supports is year and month, and then date, as you can see over here. If these two are set up properly from the beginning, you will not have any problems migrating your invoices from Wave to Zoho Books. Now going to the next one, payments. The format that you have to use while exporting in Wave Connect add-on is invoice data and payments. So you have 2-3 options. You have to choose this one. Sometimes users get confused, but we are giving this detail now so that people can take a look at it and use this information to make the process much easier. Now, if payments are exported separately from invoices, then what you have to do is when you import the payments into Zoho Books, or let's say you're importing the payments separately into Zoho Books, then these invoices will be imported as draft into Zoho Books. First, you need to select these invoices and mark as sent, and only then the payments can be applied to the invoices. So this happens, let's say if your invoices are migrated separately and your payments are migrated separately into Zoho Books, then the invoices are selected as draft in Zoho Books. You have to select as sent, and then only then the payments could be applied to them. Now, next one is the chart of accounts. Okay, now chart of accounts. This okay, so like I said before, chart of accounts, there are some certain subtypes of Wave that Zoho Books doesn't support. Or let's say you have created a chart of accounts, you can create one in chart of accounts. For example, we'll see there is a account subtype value as cash and bank. Let's say you have cash, and like Wave doesn't distinguish between cash and bank, while Zoho Books does that. So when importing using the wizard, if you have cash and bank, it will import as cash account in Zoho Books. It will not distinguish. So if you want to distinguish it, what you have to do is you can segregate your chart of account files into cash or into a bank. So once you distinguish this in chart of account file, you can easily migrate this into Zoho Books, and it will go and fall in the right chart of accounts. Now, next is the opening balance. Like the opening balance one, which I spoke to you about, the trial balance thing. So file has to be exported from Wave Connect, which is under reports, and then select trial balance. Most important thing that you need to remember would be opening date balance should be similar. Opening date should be similar for exporting file and the opening balance date in Zoho Books. Okay. Next, the point to be remembered is the trial balance will be imported as opening balance into Zoho Books, and it should be imported only after the chart of accounts are imported and configured, so that the opening balance could be synchronized properly with Zoho Books. Folks, now let's see the migration wizard in action. This was built by the Zoho team so that you can migrate your account and information from Wave into Zoho Books. So to do this, you need to use the Wave Connect add-on, which the Wave team has built to export their information and then import it into Zoho Books using the migration wizard. So with the Wave Connect add-on, you'll be able to download your customer list, your items, your invoices, your chart of accounts, and your trial balance in Wave, which is opening balance in Zoho Books. Now let's see how we can do this in real time. Now we'll exit. First, you need to log into your Wave account and click on add to sheets. Once you click this, it will take you to the workplace marketplace, where you will have to install this add-on into your Google Chrome browser. Then go to the Google Sheets, which will have the add-on section enabled over here in Wave Connect. Now click on the Wave Connect button, and this will connect your Google Sheets account with your Wave account. But only if you do this, you will be able to pull in data from Wave into Google Sheets, which can then be downloaded and imported into Zoho Books. Now that you see the connection has been successful in both ends, you will be able to download all these information. Let's see how you can do this step by step. Folks, let's take a look at how you can export your data out of Wave into Google Sheets. From here, you need to download it as CSV and import it into Zoho Books. So as I said before, Wave Connect add-on supports 6 things: your customer information, items, your chart of accounts, your opening balance, your invoices, and your payments. So we'll see step by step how you can download all these information so that you can import it to Zoho Books. For that, click on the add-ons, select Wave Connect, click on downloads. First, we'll do the customers. Select the customers. Okay, this is the business which I have in Wave. You can have multiple businesses, and the business which you want to export out of Wave has to be selected over here. You can select all the fields over here and click on download customers. Now all your customer information is saved over here. Now, if you can, now all your customer information is now in Google Sheets. Now you have to just click on here and download it as CSV, so you can import it into Zoho Books. Now create a new sheet, and over here again go to the add-ons, Wave Connect, download, and select products to download all your items into Google Sheets. Now just select over here. If you want, you can have some filter, delete product if you want to. If not, just download everything and delete it from here, or filter it from here directly. And now once you are done with all your items, just select again, download it as CSV file. Now moving on to the next one. Next one would be your invoices. So create a new sheet for your invoices. Select add-on, Wave Connect, download invoices. Once you get this pop-up, select all the fields that you want to. You can remove it if you want to. There's nothing says that your invoice number is mandatory, so we suggest you select all the fields for now. Now go to this data to download section and select invoice data and line items. This is the slight trick which you need to know to download all your invoice data from Wave into Google Sheets. Now if you click download invoices, it comes up into Google Sheets, and you have to then download it as CSV and import it into Zoho Books. Same procedure. Next would be the payments information. Again, create a new sheet, go to add-ons, click on Wave Connect, download download invoices, and then select all the fields, go to data to download, and select invoice and payments, invoice data and payments, and click on download. Now this becomes your payments data, which you can import into Zoho Books. Again, we are downloading it as a CSV file. Now again, create a new sheet. Here we will now go for a chart of accounts. So go to add-ons, Wave Connect, downloads, click on chart of accounts, select all the fields and download accounts. Here, one thing that you need to make sure of is the chart of accounts that are available in Wave and available in Zoho Books are similar. So I had previously spoken to you about this. I'm repeating this again. Like this cash and bank subtype, account subtype is not available in Zoho Books. So what you have to do is you have to split it into cash and bank and then import this information. So that's a small trick that you need to know. And now moving on to the next one, which is first we need to download this. So we go to download and select download it as CSV. Now create again a new sheet, go to the add-on section, click on Wave Connect and download your trial balance data. So the trick to the trial balance data is very simple. You just have to have the same balance date in Zoho Books and in a Wave. So assume your account in Zoho Books has an opening balance date from 1st of April 2021. Your balance date in Wave Connect has to be same. It has to be from April 1st, 2021. And then you run the report over here. So you find all the information that you want to, and then you just download it as CSV. So with this, we are done with prepping all our data for our migration wizard. And you can just follow the steps over there. We'll just go and do that now. So folks, let's now see how you can use the migration wizard in Zoho Books to migrate all the data that you have prepared over here. Okay, so just go to your Zoho Books org now, click on the migrate data button over here. And this shows you what all you need to do to migrate the data, which we have seen previously. Yeah. Okay, now see, they've asked us if we have exported the data. We have exported the data. So now let's just proceed to importing the files. So just select the customer file, hold up. Yep, customer. For products and services, it goes to the items module. For chart of accounts, the COA file which I've downloaded, and import these files. So all the things have been imported, some have been skipped. We can check out which is which. So these are the data that is wrong in them. You can change the data going back to the file. And if the row already exists, I think we can skip the data information. Customers have been imported completely. Now just let's proceed to importing some transactions. Choose the invoice file from here. We also included the paid invoices. So let's just select the customer payments as well over here. And now import these transactions. Okay, everything has been imported. Now we can review the opening balance. So the migration date, I had specifically told you about the migration date in the previous step. So we can just go back and we had selected April 1st as the date over there. I'm selecting that date and finding out the trial balance and opening balance over here. I'm just selecting this report and importing the opening balance as well. It shows this is the opening balance and I can just complete the migration. So as you can see folks, all the migration has been completed. You can check out the items. All the items in Wave are listed over here. So folks, this is how you just finish off the migration part. Now let's just go and see what are the other things that you need to export and import into Zoho Books. So now let's see what else you can migrate from Wave. Using the bulk export function in Wave, you can export the following: vendors, bills payments, and receipts. Out of these, the vendors, bills, and bill payments can be exported via Wave bulk export and has to be imported manually. And the receipts has to be exported again using the same Wave bulk export option and imported via the documents module. So with respect to receipts, once you have exported the receipts from Wave, you now go to the documents module in Zoho Books and upload these receipts, and you can go and refer to these receipts as and when you need them. But these receipts are not automatically converted into expense. Just that's the point you have to note. So let's see how you can export these using the Wave export option, bulk export option. For that, go to your Wave profile, go to the settings module, then use the data export option over here, and you can export all your transactions as CSV and all your receipts as a zip file. All these things will be sent to your email and you can download it from there. And you can import into Zoho Books. The receipts are fairly easy. You can just put them in documents. Let's see now how you can manually import these data like bills, vendors, vendor payments into Zoho Books. To do that, go to your Zoho Books org. I'll start again this part alone. Go to the purchases module. Let's select the bills. Now go to this hamburger menu and click on import bills. And once you click on this import bills, you get to this page. Here you need to download this sample file. Once you download the sample file, you will get a file like this where you have to enter all your bills. You will get the bill details from Wave and you just need to put them in this particular columns. And then save this file and upload it back into Zoho Books and map the fields and preview it, and then finish your import into Zoho Books. This is how you manually import everything into Zoho Books. You can also do this for invoices and all other things if you choose to do so, and if you're not comfortable using the Wave Connect add-on. Like let's say go to the invoices, you have the same procedure you can see over here. Here you have the sample file, CSV file, XLS file, and you can just upload it again. But you can also use the Wave Connect add-on, which we showed you, to import in the invoices. Now there are certain datas which cannot be exported from Wave. Those datas are estimates, receipt transactions, recurring invoices, and those things cannot be exported from Wave and imported into Zoho Books. It is not possible at this moment to import it directly into Zoho Books, as all transactions are listed together and they are not separate. So you have to modify the sheet manually into suitable format before you can import it for the certain transactions like estimates, receipt transaction, and recurring invoices. And if you want to have a record of these transactions in Zoho Books, the best option is to create these things like estimates. You just go and create the estimates like one after the other, perhaps, or you can create the receipt transactions. You can create the recurring invoices manually in Zoho Books. Just a friendly reminder though, Wave still holds all these old data for you. So only if you truly want this information in your Zoho Books org, then you should create this again, because this is a lot of manual work from your end. Okay, and now after you've imported all your transactions, required transactions, it is important that you check if they have been properly synced with opening balances. This will ensure that you get accurate values in the trial balance report. Yeah, so if you have imported transactions that are dated on or before the migration date, and then you need to sync them manually to Zoho Books. To sync them, go to the settings, open the opening balances, select the migration date, and continue with this, all the information that you have imported in Zoho Books, and just sync it up. So now moving on to the final part of it, how do you complete your setup on Zoho Books so that you can use this org completely for yourself. First would be the template customization. So you can customize your email template or your estimates or your invoices based on your requirements. You can go do this by going to the settings module, click on the templates, and create a new template or edit this new one. We have tons of templates for invoices. You can choose whichever you feel like using, and you can add your brand logo, identity, everything over here. Next is the payment reminder. So you can set up your automated payment reminders. You can go to the reminder section in your settings module, and you can turn on the reminders over here. So you can, I'm just showing you the one. Okay, so you have this one email. You can select this. You have to let's say you want to remind somebody. When do you want to remind them? You want them to remind them one day before the due date. So before the due date, you send them an automated payment reminder, and they get an email in their inbox. And if you have selected an online payment gateway, they can just directly pay you out of this email. So that makes your life much more easier. Next would be the taxes. So Zoho Books is tax compliant in various regions of the world. You can go to the taxes module and set up the tax rates. You can add all the information over here, and then you can continue using this for your business in full-fledged manner. The next one would be the online payment gateways. We'll see them in detail. So let me go back again to the slide. I'll just go to dashboard. Next would be setting up the online payments. So these are the payment gateways that are available with Zoho Books. We have Stripe, which is our most popular payment gateway. They have PayTabs, PayPal, Razorpay, EasyPay, and GoCardless. PayPal and PayTab are available in many regions. Razorpay and EasyPay is particularly for India. Stripe is available in every other country where Stripe is coming up. I'm sorry, folks, for the notifications. So these are the major payment gateways. So our most popular one is Stripe. You can integrate with Stripe wherever Stripe is available. So let's see how you can set up the Stripe for your organization. To set up Stripe in your Zoho Books org, let's get the Stripe settings icon. Go to the online payment section. Over here, you can find the Stripe as a preferred gateway for credit card, debit card. You can set it up now and enter all the credentials that Stripe asks you for, and you can secure it over here, and then collect online payments and send payment reminders with the link to the online payments as such. Next would be few documentations that you guys can use for references. We have 4 different ones which you can use for the community and forums: Stripe and migration documentation and migration FAQs. Let me go to each one of them. So this is a community page. As you can see, we post regularly, and you can also post something to ask questions over here among the community members. They are usually very helpful. Besides that, we also keep a look at it, and you can ask us questions over here. Next is the Stripe integration. You can take a look at how you can integrate it and how you can bring in all your transactions from Wave to Zoho Books as well using this FAQ. We will share the presentation with these links, so you need not worry about the links again. Next is the documentation for migration. So this is in-depth documentation which we have created for Wave users, so they can use it to migrate into Zoho Books. You can use the video that we have made right now. We will send this link to you as well, and you can use it as a reference while you're migrating stuff. If you ever run into any trouble, our support team is always there to help you out with it. Just send us the problem that you're going through with some screenshots so that we are able to figure out what problems that you're going through. Now, next would be the FAQs for migration. So some customers have repeatedly asked for certain questions, and those questions are addressed over here in this particular page. So you can just go to Zoho Books, zoho.com/books/kb/wave-migration. So in the FAQ section of the page, you can easily find this page, and I will also share the link with you, so you do not have to worry about it. So any frequently gone through issues that our customers have faced, or problems or roadblocks that they have faced, you can refer to this document for that. Now we are at the end of our webinar. We are just going for our Q&A now. So if you have any questions, please do ask us in the questions tab on your left pane in our Zoho Showtime platform, and we have our product expert who will answer all your questions for you. With that, Robin, I'm taking off now. Thank you so much.